The tension between India and Pakistan has come at a time America does not want at all. America has never included South Asia in its calculations in this period of its life, a historical stage in which America is busy with very many matters, busy with the trade war with China, busy with Russia and Ukraine, busy with the Gaza war, busy with its problems with Canada, with Grenada, with Panama, with the Suez Canal. I mean, there are many things that concern America other than internal matters. This abandonment of the South Asian issue has reached the point that until now, after 3 months of Trump's term, he has not appointed an American ambassador to India, nor an American ambassador to Pakistan, meaning the issue of communication with the two countries is not protected, to the point that there is no ambassador until now not interested in this issue. Until now, the war came, the war of India and Pakistan ignited the issue. America's desire to end this war supposedly remains very strong. And then I was very, very dashed when I saw the interview of Vance, Vice President of the state, Vice President of Trump, on the Fox News channel, who was saying in the interview that the issue does not concern America. America has nothing to do with this and has no desire to do with it. In intervening in mediation or other matters, especially in ending the war, and this is a matter up to the two countries, even if it calls on the two countries not to escalate. I imagine that this could not be America's reaction to a war taking place between India and Pakistan at this time. Then one day later we found Marco and Rubio intervening, and he is trying to reconcile between the two, and then after that Trump clearly announced that he is America intervening in mediation. Naturally, if it intervenes in mediation to end the issue, I don't know, I forget that life comes up in dialogues with things that make you feel that he is not disciplined with American policy. And then after that, they return him to the framework of American policy for a long time. I don't think he has completed much in his position, that's a lot. It remains a violation of the general line of the state. Either way, America has its own interests. The war has stopped. This war is not over. It is in this interest that the conflict never develops. And it is this interest that led me to this explicit intervention and to highlight Trump's role in peacefully resolving various conflicts around the world. Why does America oppose war? Our perceptions persist. The countries that produce weapons love war, they go anywhere to sell weapons. But the truth means that America's interest is that war does not take place for very many reasons. First, America is working an alliance with India, with Japan, and with Australia, the 4 countries working together, an alliance to secure maritime movement in the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. Developing the maritime capabilities of DIT countries through America, Australia, India, and Japan, so that they can act like a siege on China. China's playground is very close to the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. America is working in a counter-alliance of the 3 countries with it, and these countries can work, meaning a balance with China, and it is possible to prevail over China. They call it a quad-quad alliance, meaning 4 quadrilater, or an agreement between the 4 countries. If they do any development of naval capabilities in this region, America does not want India to leave. If there is a war between India and Pakistan, America, India, you even care about its western border, which is with Pakistan, and you will forget the America's story, which is developing naval capabilities at sea, is number 1. America also wants to precede China and Russia in mediation between India and Pakistan, because the 2 countries offered China and Russia offered mediation. Seeking a solution before China's involvement remains key for America. Russia is also interfering in the matter. The 3rd need is very important if it wants to preempt the matter before a real war develops. When a real war develops, Russia will enter very smoothly, because Russia is the main supplier of India. Most of the Indian weapons are from Russia. The partnership between India and Russia is very strong, stronger than the partnership between India and America. The partnership between them is modern. But Russia has close relations with India from a long time ago, from the days of the Soviet Union. Most of the Indian weapons are from Russia, and therefore Russia, if there is a war, will be afraid in the region with extreme force. Of course, this harms America's interests. The fourth point is also very important. America wants to preempt the war before Pakistan gets involved in a war, and then China will be afraid to help Pakistan. There is no doubt about that, because China is also one of Pakistan's strongest supporters, and of course you will find an opportunity if it descends into the region, using military intelligence or other means. This may develop the issue into something terrifying for America, which is proxy war, because China will support Pakistan and America will support India, so there will be a war between India and Pakistan. But the two parties are far from China and America, and therefore this development may not be in America's interest. It does not want to further escalate the trade war that exists between it and China. The fifth point is also America's mission, meaning it wants to catch up with the issue before a war occurs. Because her relationship with Pakistan is already tense, she does not see now who has a chance to get closer to Pakistan again. And their relationship is very volatile. America has been accompanying Pakistan for hours, and many hours it has thrown behind its back. And the relationship is like this. Over the course of successive decades, Pakistan's independence means 47,947 years. The relationship is volatile, and we had an episode on the channel on this topic. They return to it on the fluctuation and the relationship between Pakistan and America. I think the name of the ring did not believe what America did in AA, in Pakistan. America now has an opportunity to improve relations. Trump's recent period has started to mean throwing some words close to Pakistan. Pakistan, on the other hand. I want to go back to America. Amerikistan. Her relationship with America was very tense. Imran Khan period. Referring to 2018-2022 post which Shahbaz Sharif succeeded as Prime Minister, Pakistan's military aligns with American tendencies, fostering a return to American relations. America seeks reconciliation opportunities now, pivotal for future collaboration with Pakistan. Why is America eager for close ties with Pakistan? Untapped opportunity, strategic value discussed as our last analysis point. The rare metals that exist in Pakistan have become the story of these precious metals that we hear every year, every episode. Because America's obsession remained in the world. Rare metals are found in Ukraine, rare metals are found in Greenland, and rare metals are found in Pakistan. That's why America has its eyes on these places. Pakistan was still a conference worker before the war with India. A few days later, in April, I attended a conference where the leaders of the major mineral companies, in order to detect rare metals found in large quantities, them $1 trillion in land in Pakistan, especially in the Balochistan region, which is the western region of Pakistan, which is close to Iran. This region has very, very huge treasures, and one of the most famous things that are rare, and there is also the evil one that targets dry batteries. It contains gold, copper, and other than gas, natural resources, oil, all of which mean very huge wealth in the region. Its wealth for America is a very huge treasure in two ways. First, it is very important in the industry of mobile phones, smartphones, wallets, and electric cars. The second most important and very dangerous strategic point is that China is the primary controller of this trade in the world. China is the largest exporter of rare metals in the world. It therefore controls this very strategically influential trade globally, and even supplies. For America itself, if America could lay its hands on some mines in Ukraine, in Pakistan, in Greenland, things will be very different from the situation we are in, which is why America wants to quickly go to this place, and all of this is a guest on it. This is part of the economic corridor connecting China and Pakistan in the well-known initiative, the Belt and Road Initiative. China is working a road. Can we give you an episode about it? Because the topic is very, very important. China is building a land road from China, from western China, that leads to Pakistan, to the border of Gwadar, located in Baluchistan, the Baluchistan region on the Arabian Sea. When this land road leads to this region, China's export to the world will be from Pakistan, not from China. And of course, Pakistan is closer, very, very much for the Bay. And for Europe and America, there are so many places. Exporting becomes easier. Thus, it speeds up trade and reduces cost. For China, this issue is very important. America's anticipation of cooperation with Pakistan will waste an opportunity for China and put America's feet in this place. That's why America is very, very interested in the issue of mediation that we talked about. For these reasons, America sought a ceasefire between India and Pakistan. She does not want a war at this time, and an hour to highlight her role as a mediator, and Shehbaz al-Sharif met the thread, who is Prime Minister. Pakistan thanked America and explained its role to restore the second relations with America to the many interests achieved by his country, saying that the existing tension between India and Pakistan will not stop at this pause that America brought about through mediation. The tension between India and Pakistan will continue to exist, and will continue to exist not for years and decades and possibly to the end of the world, because this tension has religious reasons, political reasons, economic reasons, social and historical reasons. There are very, very many things that support the continuation of this issue. We can continue to impose a cycle on this matter because it is very, very important. This point of tension will remain so to mean, yes, only God Almighty knows. We ask God Almighty to protect us. Pakistan and other Muslim nations, blessings for goodness. May peace, mercy and blessings be upon you.